Dasa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa.
Yeah, hi Bhante.
Yes.
May I have a question first, Bhante?
Yes, okay.
Yes, so do you see the highlighted part on the screen?
Yes, I see.
Yeah, so that sentence, that is like the second definition of the dukkha nirodha, right? So
Yes.
could you please re-explain it? Because last time you explained it, but I'm not quite sure I understand it. It's just because I remember last time you said that the samadhigate tasmin, that is the lakkhana, that is the locative absolute, right? Hello?
Yes, I can hear.
Hi, Bhante. Hello? Hi, Bhante.
Yes.
Yes,
Can you
yes.
hear?
Yes, yes. I can hear you now, Bhante. Yeah. So yeah, so as you said that last time you said that is the locative absolute, but I'm not quite sure I understand that. So what is tasmin in this case, Bhante?
That's my refer to the Nibbana.
Nibbana. Tasmin
Yes.
refers to Nibbana.
Yes.
But you usually, because you included it in the locative absolute, then why is it in the locative case, Bhante? Because usually in the locative absolute, then we have like the usually is the subject, and then the maybe some participle, and both of them have to be in the locative case. But in this tasmin, if you said it is refers to the nibbana, then it's not the subject, right? It should be the object.
Yeah, that's the object. Samadhi gati is the subject. Samadhi gati is refer to the person, noble person.
Samadhigate refers to the person. So then what is the verb and what is the participle? It should be the participle, right?
Participate.
Samadhigate. That is
Yes,
the past
one
participle, right?
participate, yes. Kata, participate.
So if that's the case, then the tasmin is just a pure locative, right? Is it
Yes.
part of the, it's not part of the locative absolute?
Why do you think the locative? Why don't you think?
No, I mean, it is the pure locative.
Yes, because of this Samadhi gati is related to the tasmin. Therefore, which contain this is the located absolute.
Locative absolute. It's very strange. But then, okay, so let's see. So you said tasmin refers to nibbana. So
Yeah.
if that's the case, then it's very similar to the first definition. Then tasmin in the second definition is tasmin in the first definition is ita.
Yeah.
And both of them also refers to the nibbana. And we see that the rest are the same. So the only difference is the samadhigate.
Yes, samadhi gati, the only difference because of the by seeing the samadhi gati, we know it according to the past explanation. Dukkha nirodha is refer to the only refer to the nibbana. By seeing the second definition, samadhi gati one, that's me. By seeing this, we have more information, not only this nibbana. Someone who already attained or reached to the Nirvana, this person is also Dukkha Nirodha. By seeing the second definition, we know it.
So you mean by the second definition, the word dukkha nirodha refers to the samadhigate. It doesn't refer to the tasmain.
No, person.
Yes. So you said that the person is samadhigata. Samadhigate refers to the person.
Yes.
So which mean by the second definition, the dukkha nirodha refers to the samadhigate, not tasmain, right?
I okay, I will explain it more because you come to now.
Yes.
By seeing the past explanation mean the according to this I have a say. Okay, let us try your screen. Second, I want to see that. You make it like that.
What happened?
Bigger, a little bigger.
Oh, you want bigger? How do I do it?
Smaller duties to make smaller the original Pāḷi text.
Oh, you want your it is bigger? That is bigger.
Yeah.
Where is it? Yeah.
Tasama is the okay, let it be. Abhavo ita sansara jaraka sankhadasa dukkha nirodhasa sabagati sunyata. According to the meaning, the explanation, the abhavo ita sansara jaraka sankhadasa dukkha nirodhasa. Because of this explanation, only the Nibbana is Dukkha Nirodha. Only the Nibbana is Dukkha Nirodha. And then Samadhi Gati one, that's the main. Sansara Jaraka Sankhadasa Dukkha Nirodhasa Abhavo Hoti. By seeing this second explanation, we know that not only the Nibbana, but also someone who already attained the Nibbana is also we can call Dukkha Nirodha.
Okay, so here, Bhante, so okay, let's see. So this is the first definition, right?
Yes.
In the first definition, last time you said that this is the word dukkha nirodha here is defined by this. So which means the dukkha nirodha in this case is the sattami bahubihi, right?
Yes.
Okay, then so now we go to the second definition. Then we can see that you can just ignore the word samadhigate for now. Then we see that this part right here is basically the same as this part right here. The only difference is this word, right? And then you said that in the second definition, then the dukkha nirodha is defined as this, not the place anymore, not the nibbana, but the person who attains nibbana. Then I guess the question is, what kind of samasa, as what kind of definition is this?
This
Because
is
now,
also look Sattami Bahubihi, but at the time I already say Bhavina Bhava Lakhana. Even though the Bhavina Bhava Lakhana, because of this, we can understand this is referred to the person. At the time also I already find out according to the definition, is the Satami Bohobihi is same. But in the second definition, is has the sense of the Bhavina Bhava. Yes. At the time also, I already find out, even though this is the Bhavina Bhavas, meaning if we want to make the definition center, we can make it only the Satami Bohobihi. But in the this Satami Bohobihi, if we make the definition center, this testimony is referred to the person, not the Nibbana.
Tasamain refer to the person, not Nibbana.
Yeah. In the definition center, no, here testimony. In the definition center, I mean.
So you mean it have? It's okay. I guess I'm confused. I'm not quite sure. I understand that.
Yeah. Because of the, you won't notice that the explanation of the Bhavina Bhava Lakkhana. If you want to know the detail Bhavina Bhava Lakkhana, you can read it in the sentence. And then you already learn in the Tataji posted in the Karaka. At the time, mention Bhavina Bhavana. What is the Bhavina Bhava Lakkhana?
So Bhante, you what you're saying is that this is not the definition sentence.
Here is the definition sentence. Yeah, this is the definition sentence.
But you said that in the definition sentence there is another tasmin, and that tasmin in the definition sentence refers to the person. So that is a different definition sentence.
No. By seeing this explanation, we can make it the definition sentence. Abhavo nirodha ithasi nirodha.
Abhavo.
Abhavo. I think at the time I write it down in my note. Okay, let me see. My note. Samadhi. Yes, this is. Yeah, I already wrote it down my note.
Bhante, could you please recite your Vigaha again?
Wait. Yeah. According to the reading, the Abhava Ita Sansara Jaraka Sankhadasa Dukha Rodasa Sabagati Sunyatata. According to this and that, the phrase and the Abhava Rodasa Rod Abhava. Not like that, not here. Wait. A little difficult to find. Hey. Yes, abhava rodasa ithati nirodho.
Okay, Bhante. Abhavorodasa ethati. I think that is the first definition.
Yes. For the second is the abhava rodasa tasamenti nirodho.
It's exactly the same.
Yes, same. But according to the first definition, ita samay nibbani in this nibbana. For the second definition, tasamay pogale in this person.
Tasmin Bukkale.
Yes, we need to put it there in this person.
So you mean this tasmin in the definition you've been reading is different from this tasmin over here?
Yes, this translation is not the same. According to the definition, tasamay is referred to the nibbana. Here I refer to the person.
But by the way, where are those? Where did you get those definition sentence, Bhante? Where so where are those definition sentence? In what
Okay,
book also, Bhante?
You can read it, but this Piṭaka also explain concerning with this. But this Piṭaka commentary volume 1, page number 51 also explain. Okay. Okay, later I will give the definition center and references. Now I can find it.
Okay, Bhante. Yes, that would be very helpful, Bhante.
Yeah, because of the, I know the, how can I say it? Because of the bhavina bhava lakkhana, because of this time, you have a little straight feet. Okay, I also check it that tasamay. You want to know that tasamay refer to the what?
Right. So I mean, because I mean, just like last time you said that it is the locative absolute, then
Yes.
that is confusing. So but then now you said that this tasmin refers to nibbana, all right? And then
Okay.
in the definition
Let me think. I already gave it the all information. Now I put the new information in my mind. Okay, I will read that now. I see the Myanmar at that time I will clearly get the information. Samadhi katewa dasami sansara charagasa dukkasa avamati tat patipakhatati.
Or maybe
According to
later, Bhante, or maybe later. So maybe next time you can give a full explanation. So now we can move on. It's up to you, Bhante.
yeah. Now I got it the reference. Hello, can you hear?
Yes, Bhante.
We saw the mega follow 2, page number 126.
To page number 126.
At the time in this place also.
Bhante is the same next.
Yes, yeah. Because of the in this book we have the Naysaya. At the time I also confirmed the Naysaya. In the Naysaya, the author of the Naysaya is the Mahāsiksayara. In this one, he also explained the etasami is referred to the Nibbana. Concerning with the second explanation,
Yeah, I'm just curious to know where did you get those definitions? I mean, your own definitions.
No, yeah, I find it. In this will also explain, because without seeing the next year, we know that therefore I make it the definition here. He also make it best. Maybe the what or the little straight. I make it abhavo rodasa itadi. Here he make it abhavo ita rodasadi. Nirodo.
Yes,
This
either
is
one
the,
is fine. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, this is the first explanation. In the second explanation, also he make it there. Definition that abhavo ita samiro dasadi nirodo.
Yes.
Yeah, this is also that Satami Bahobihi.
Yes. But yeah, but I mean, I guess the question is that tasmin or a tasmin, what does it refer to?
What is referred to mean the here refer to the person because of the Pavena Bhava Lakana.
Bhavena Bhava Lakkhana. How do we know that is Bhavena Bhava Lakkhana, Bhante?
Yeah, Pavena Bhava Lakana mean for the Eta Same, we need to translate as a person. That's person. Even though Nibbana have that Dukkha Nirodha sense, not only the Nibbana, but also someone attain or reach to the Nibbana. For this person also have that sense of the Dukkha Nirodha. Actually, it does mean directly refer to the Nibbana. That's not in this place. According to the first explanation, Abhavo Rodasa Itati. At the moment, we need to know Anupadi Sesa Nibbana.
Okay.
This person already passed away. At the time, he came to the Nirvana at the moment. And second explanation is referred to the Sa Upadi Sesa Nibbana. This person is not yet passed away. Even though not yet passed away, he can feel the sense of the Dukkha Nirodha by taking the Nirvana as objects.
Yes. No, I understand that there are many kinds of Nibbana. I understand that. But I guess my question is, when we read this second definition, how do we know that it is Bhavena Bhava Lakkhana? What word in here, what characteristic of this sentence for us to see that it is Bhavena Bhava Lakkhana, Bhante?
Okay. Okay. This is the part I know the best. I'm also thinking how to explain. Okay. According to the sentence structure, doesn't mean it refer to the Nibbana.
Yes.
Okay. Samadhi gata refer to the person.
Okay.
Yeah. In this thing, according to the thing, this person and this Nibbana, how to relate? Actually, according to this second explanation, we can notice the ability or power of the Nibbana. This power of the Nibbana not can feed the everyone. For can feed the only the noble person. This is mean the Bhavena Bhava Lakkhana. Yeah, you will be strange because of the Bhavena. This is according to the second explanation. We need to understand the power of the power. Here we will have the power. The power of the Nibbana. Ability or power.
Okay.
Maybe later Sarah will explain concerning with the Bhavena Bhava Lakkhana. Because of the in his commentary teaching many points. But
Oh,
I
okay.
think sometimes he very scared because a little difficult to explain for the
Oh,
beginner.
no.
I know.
Uh,
Sometimes we discuss this why. Why Seattle doesn't anything? No. Even though we Myanmar man also cannot understand, how can I explain to understand the foreigner? At the time he's scared. I know.
Bhante, so the word lakkhana in the Bhavena, Bhava lakkhana, it refers to what we call in English the absolute, right, Bhante?
Lakkhana means absolute, not the Bhavina Bhava, the absolute. Lakkhana means,
yeah.
the meaning of the lakkhana, we call it the absolute.
Yes.
Yeah.
So does that
But
mean
here,
that
not only the lakkhana, Bhavina Bhava lakkhana. At the time, that some meaning is the, we can see it in this sentence.
So does that mean that it's a special kind of absolute, Bhante?
Special kinds of absolute, yes. But absolute is the here. Normally we say the located absolute. But in the located absolute, the Bhavina Bhava meaning is the losing. At the time, we need to understand.
Oh, so Bhante is like a Bhava Loba.
Bhava Lopa is not like that. I already explained yesterday. Bhava Lopa means subject and two word is that same meaning. And then at the time, the Bhava meaning is elided. Even though Bhava meaning elided, this Bhava meaning is or leader. At the time, we call it Bhava Lopa Bhava Badana. Here is not the Bhava Badana.
Okay. Anyway.
Yes.
Okay. So maybe we should. But
Yeah,
it's not going to explain it either. So who are we going to ask?
Okay. But if
Dr. Raya, you can ask. If you ask, Seattle explain.
No. At the time, you should not. Don't tell. I always Yeah,
Okay.
because I noticed that this is for the Myanmar man also a little difficult to understand.
Okay.
But
So does it have anything to do with the passive voice in this case, Bhante? Is it because of the passive voice?
where the best what?
No, this is samadhigate. That is passive.
No. Why do you think the samadhi is the best?
It is passive, right, Bhante?
Why do you think?
So it's attained by a person. Right? So here it looks like we should have something like Pukgalena or something.
Yes. Kata is that transitive verb or intransitive verb?
Well, okay, gata is intransitive, but here we have the prefix, and I think it makes it because attain something, right? So it's transitive.
Yes. Therefore, you are thinking correct. Therefore, I ask, why do you think they're passive verb? But if we think that here the located absolute is the passive voice, at the time we need to change the another sentence of the according to that in this located absolute we can think about it. Tang adikama wato.
Tang adikama
Wato. Yes. Wato is the dative case. And then you can put it in Pokalasa. Tadikama wato Pokalasa.
Okay.
At the time, someone who already attained the Nibbana, there's no mean the abhava, there's no the presence of suffering, just as called the presence of round or river. Sansara Jaraka Sinkhatasa. Okay, here you need to understand why we changed it. Tang adigama wato pokalasa.
Okay.
Okay, first we need to change. It does samadhi gati, it does mean. This is we use it the located absolute. If we don't want to use the located absolute, we need to change the normal sentence. How can we change this sentence? Etam
Yeah, so it's just
adigachati.
it. Yes.
Etam sama adigachati.
Yes.
Yeah, at the time, after changing this sentence, we noted the for the if we want to refer to the person, this one how can we change? Me then adigama wato poglasa. We can change it. Because of that, normally for the located absolute, genetic absolute, the main point should be that different person, different subject. I mean,
Yeah. To be honest, I mean, I don't know, but for me, up to this point, I haven't seen any absolute of
yes,
the
yeah.
passive in the passive sense.
Yes.
So then also we have that case here, so that's why it's complicated.
Yeah. At the time, subject is losing here. For the nominated as a located absolute, you will see the subject clearly. Here the subject is losing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is, Bhante, that mean is part of the absolute, right?
Yes.
In this sentence right here, this statement is a part of the absolute, right?
Yes. This is not part of the absolute. Okay, I already explained. If we want to change the nominal sentence, etam adigachati.
Yes.
Yeah, at the time, this etam is not the related to the nominal sentence, is as an object.
Yes.
Therefore, we change it adigachati, normally we are attain. Normal sentence, etam adigachati, someone attain this. It's okay. At the time, adigachati, the attention.
Yes.
Okay, now we change it. Samadhi gadewa tasmai. At the time, this samadhi gade is changed into passive set. Why? You already said because of the adi preface and
Yes.
some preface changing the attention into passive set. Therefore, passive set change. Therefore, passive meaning is change into absolute. Object is also we need to change as a located. Therefore, samadhi gade change into located. It also change into located.
Oh, wow.
But here we need to understand. Why don't you think the passive? Okay, see a little Pinyaloga. You send the message now. I see it. You don't think the passive?
Yes,
Why don't you think?
because I think when you say the samadhi gate and tasmin is locative absolute. So
Yes.
in locative absolute, we don't say about the sentence, the passive sense, because the gate is the motion verb. So it's motion verb. We just have the intransitive verb. Yeah, so we don't. Does not indicate the passive sense. That is my idea.
Yeah, but because of the prefix, three types of the prefix, according to the Pāļi, then Dādutta Nuvadaga, Dādutta Visesaka, and Dādutta Bhadaga. Here, what does it mean? A deep prefix and some prefix, what kind of meaning mean? Here, Dādutta Visesaka, to change the root meaning specially. Therefore, this Samadhi Gada change into passive. because of the prefix. Therefore, here samadhi gati is the passive.
So Bhante, so okay, so let's see if this is how I understand what you've been saying so far, right? So
Okay.
let's see, the person attains nibbana, right? If that sentence, simple sentence, then we say like Pukkalo, if you use the word etasmin, etang, right? Etang.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Pukkalo etang samadhi gacchati. So that is the normal
Yes.
sentence, right?
Yes.
And then
Yes.
now if we make an absolute into that sentence, then it's going to be Pukkalo samadhigacchante etang, right?
Yeah.
That is the
Yeah.
normal absolute. But then
Yes.
you said that because then we change that sentence into the passive voice, then it's going to be Pukkalena samadhigate etang, right? And then you said that, is it right? No, okay, no, sorry. So at the okay, let's see. Pukkale samadhigato etang.
Samadhi gati, not the samadhi gata.
No, that is not the absolute yet, but it is still a passive sentence,
Or passive sentence.
right? So it's still Pukkalo apukkalena samadhigato etang.
Poggalena samadhi gatang etang should be the same. Etang
Yes,
samadhi gatang.
yes, etang samadhigatang. And then you
Yes.
say that when we change that into the locative absolute, then we have to make both samadhigatang and etang become samadhigate tasmain.
Yes. Now you understand in this year, but I already said this is the bhavina bhava lakhana, not only the absolute bhavina bhava absolute. This sentence wants us to know the power or ability of the nirvana. Therefore, using this absolute, this type of absolute.
Okay, anyway. So I guess maybe the key point is to understand what it means by bhavena bhavalakkhana.
Yeah. Okay, at the time, why do we say the special term, the bhavina bhava lakhana mean? Here, we already understand if you use the normal, absolute. At the time, Pukkale edang samadhi gati. Okay, Pukkale samadhi gati edang. This is the normal absolute. If we use all that other using at the time, this preaching or this type of writing is the Pukkala Dikthana, not the Dhamma Dikthana. At the time, we already understand, oh, someone take the Nirvana, at the time, he has the sense of the Dukkha Nirodha. We already understand directly. Here, skipping the Pukkali, he uses the Eta Samay, Samadhi Gati Eta Samay. This is the Dhamma Dikthana. Dhamma, because of the Dhamma Dikthana, we need to understand the Bhavina Bhava. Actually, the commentator want us to know is the power or ability of the Nirvana. Therefore, he uses this absolute.
What do you mean by Dhamma Dikthana, Bhante?
Dhamma Dikthana means that he specially point out the Dhamma, not the personal.
Oh, okay. Adhikthana, okay.
Dhamma data Pogala, you two types of the preaching style or writing style of the Dhamma. Dhamma Datana, Pogala Datana. Dhamma Datana means he already pointed out the blessed one if he expound the Dhamma. Sometimes he point out the Dhamma Datana, not specially refer to, not specially aim to the anyone. He wants us to know the quality of the Dhamma. This is called the Dhamma Datana, not only aim to the person. Sometimes the blessed one is found in some sutta. This sutta only can understand one person. No other person can understand. At the time, also the blessed one is found this type of the Dhamma. This Dhamma is called the Pogala Datana. He only mention or refer or aims to the one person or that person. That person can understand this Dhamma, and by understanding this, he will get some kinds of the benefit. That means the Pogala Datana.
Okay. Okay.
Hello, Bhante.
Yes.
Well, it's in Nisaya, push the word Bukkale.
What is it?
The in Nisaya is have Bukkale there.
No.
But so you don't, you means if locative absolute, we should put the Bukkale Samadhigate. That is locative absolute. How about dasami? If so, how can you translate that sentence?
That said, I mean, in the normal sentence, Samadhi Giri Dasame.
Yes.
Yes. When this Nirvana is attained, that is it. Or this Nirvana, when this Nirvana is God, at the time we skip the subject. Not mentioned by someone or by whom, not mentioned.
So dasami did refer to Nibbana.
It doesn't make it refer to the Nirvana.
But I heard previous statement, you said it dasami referred to the person.
Doesn't mean where? Today mentioned or later, the previous lecture mentioned.
So at the beginning of lecture, you
This
mentioned
today
about
lecture?
dasami. Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, I know you misunderstood.
No,
In the
Bhante.
definition center, I make it the definition center. In the definition center, it doesn't make it refer to the passage, not the explanation of the psychometry. I already explained to you this. Ryan also asked again and again. Okay, why different? In the definition center, it doesn't make it refer to the passage. Here, it doesn't make it refer to the nirvana. He asked many times. But you misunderstood this.
No, but that is like I had a question like it. So why you don't consider about the samadhigate dasami with locative absolute? Because it here we can translate when the nibbana. If so, the when nibbana is obtained. It's okay. No need to put the bukkale samadhigate. Also, it's possible to say that.
Yeah, firstly, I didn't put anything because of he didn't understand. Normally, we use the located absolute adjective or passive. Why here using the passive mean? Therefore, I extend the sentence. Why the beginning sentence is this? Itam adhikachati. At the time, we want to know the absolute. It doesn't mean adhikati or samadhigati. We need to change. But here is not referred to the person and not referred to the nirvana. Here referred to the person. Therefore, actually, we need to make the located absolute meaning. Pogale etang samadhigati should be like that. But Here using the special word bhavina bhava because the subject is losing this called bhavina bhava.
But if locative absolute or nominative absolute and acoustic absolute, we don't see about passive sense.
I never know the acoustic absolute.
No. I mean when we denote low normative absolute or acoustic absolute or locative absolute or genitive absolute, we don't consider about passive sense. I don't see the passive sense for absolute.
Yes. Therefore, he asked Ryan why he uses the located absolute as a passive sense. Why appear? Because I explained this and why became appear passive sense.
Theodore,
Yes.
may I give some comment? While
Okay.
you explaining, so I found the word Bhāvāyāma Buddhi is well explained in Rupa Siddhi.
Yeah.
Khanda, yes, and I'm reading the English version, written by the Vietnamese Uzin. His name is Venerable Kusala Guna, because he has done his PhD thesis on this. So yes, I'm reading his explanation on this word, and is clearly explained on his footnote. It say that the reason you come up with the term locative absolute, because this called by the modern Pāļi grammarians. They call this locative absolute. And in his footnote, he explained very well, why it is called Bhāvāyāma Buddhi.
Yes.
Yes, and also the word samadhi gate, and I found this samadhi gate in Sanskrit source. They also mention this one belong to a person who obtained something. Yes, that's only my comment.
Yes. Let me know that in his thesis, what does it mean the bhavina bhava? You should explain, because of the now students are confusing the meaning of the bhavina bhava.
Yes, in his English version, he put after the storm expressing the action, which is a mark of another action. And what it means is it is say that there are two kinds of action, clear and unclear, or regularly happening and irregularly happening. Like that. So in speaking, the clear action is used to mark the unclear action so that the listeners can understand easily. And this went on and on and on. So I think if they can find his thesis and read on page number 274, or Sarah can refer to the Sutta 327.
Okay.
Kala Pawe Sutta.
Yes.
Yes. And in here is where explain that word.
Okay.
That's all.
The first way is that I need to explain the later class what does it mean the bhavina bhava lakkhana to someone, to that student. This is the best way. But now we are teaching the Nisaya Sutanda or Vinaya. Therefore, I didn't explain in the grammatical point. I think you already learned in some point. Therefore, I will explain. But if you don't understand, I will explain the next class with the consent. What does it mean and what kind of situation we use it? The bhavina, bhava, lakkhana, and bhava lopa and bhava vadana. What kind of situation we can think or we can use these two terms? You need to understand that these two terms especially. Okay, because of this, later you will be seen in the commentary concerning with the raw viraga, asisa viraga, niroda. Also, you will be faced with the some point. If you don't understand this, you will be confused. You will confuse. Okay.
Oh, but
Thank you. Making many questions. Okay. What? Double
I mean, it's better to give some examples.
Better to give an example.
Yes,
No,
without
I'm
the
not teaching
example,
the
it's very
grammatic.
difficult to explain, and also it's difficult to understand also.
Okay. Because I'm teaching the Sutta or Vinaya, therefore I didn't mention in the grammatical point. I think you already understand. But I need to mention the special grammatical and what does it mean? Bhavina bhava. Therefore, I only recite that term, using term. If unfortunately you forgot it, this term or the meaning. Okay, later I will explain. Hello, what happened? You are screen? I haven't seen.
I only see half.
Yeah, I'm also see her. Hello, Ryan.
Something's going on. Okay, let's see. Please move the screen away from. Let's stop sharing for a while. Okay, so let's share that again. Okay.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
Okay, now you are the it does mean samadhi kedeva. It does mean concerning with this. You have the manita. Next class, I will explain to get
But
more
okay,
clear
but
explanation.
so I guess one question is how. Yeah, so please next class, please explains to us as well why do we know that in this case it is bhavena bhavalakkana Bhante, based on what?
Yeah, I will explain the bhavina bhavalakkhana. Not only bhavina bhavalakkhana, concerning with the bhava, what kind of situation we will use it, and then bhava badana and bhava lopa, also what kind of situation we will use. I will give them at least 2 examples and 2. I will explain.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Bhante. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Hello, another Sally, you point out your Vietnamese page. Do you have the PDF? Huh?
Yes, Bhante. Yes, Sayadaw.
Okay. If you have, please send our group PDF file. Now I'm staying in the Sierra Monastery. At the time, I can't go to our library university. Therefore, you should send. I will check it. But I read it this book. But some point is not clear. I know it. I already read in his thesis. Now I want to know, and I want to find the many references from his thesis.
Yes.
Okay, let's start our class by reciting Buddha Sasana Jira Data 3 times. Buddha Sasana Jira Data 2. Buddha Sasana Jira Data 2. Buddha Sasana Jira Data 2. Sadhu.
Sadhu. Thank you so much, Bhante.
Sadhu.
Okay, welcome.
The whole class is
Thank
about
you so much,
question.
Bhante.
What is it?
I mean, the whole class is only one about the question.
Yes. Good. But
Thank
you
you,
haven't
Bhante.
got it.
Yeah.